Here is everything in the new GTA Online weekly update. As usual, this will include a lot of different things, from bonus money to discounts, and even some free cars. Subscribe to the channel if you are new, and let's dive into the video. First things first, this event will be lasting all the way up until February 19th, with February 18th being the last full day of this week. For some new things this week, we have the Lunar New Year stunt race called the Sonora Derby, or Derby, a new vehicle called the Itali Classic, which was released last week for GTA Plus members. There is also a boosted chance of finding the pink diamond as the primary target in the Cayo heist, so hopefully you guys can manage to get this a few times and make a really nice amount of cash. To go more in depth on this Lunar New Year thing, this will be lasting all the way through until March 4th. If you log in, you will receive the red year of the Horse T. There is a triple money and RP on all of the Lunar New Year stunt races, or a massive 6 times bonus for GTA Plus members. Definitely worth playing these things. I remember playing these things last year, and some of them were really fun, and that 6 times bonus for GTA Plus members should be sure to make you a ton of cash. Just like last year as well, there is the Yuan Bao collectibles returning. Honestly, not too hard to find these things if you use a website like GTA Lens or GTA EU. It should probably take you around half an hour to an hour to complete. And because this is the year of the horse, you can find free horse masks and also tattoos, which I find really cool. Similar to the last week, the Valentine's event is still available with all of these different bonuses, and it will be ending at the end of this week. As you will see on screen, you can still take advantage of these things. The Deadline Duet Adversary mode still pays out triple money, and if you are yet to play this, it is probably worth at least trying it once. Also picking up some of the Valentine's clothing, and especially the Nagasaki Shataro for that huge 50% off. Now to move on to the weekly challenge. If you earn $100,000 as an associate or bodyguard, you will receive the Valentine's Blazer and $100,000 for completing this. It should be relatively simple, especially with that massive 4 times bonus on the bodyguard and associate salaries. Hopefully nice and simple. In terms of bonus money this week, we don't have too many good things whatsoever. There is only 2 things in total, at least from the standard event. There is a 4 times GTA money and RP bonus on CEO and VIP work. I definitely think this is the best bonus. You can run things like Headhunter and make a really nice amount of cash, and these things are really nice to do in between different heists, missions, and even sell missions. They don't take too long to do, and there is many of them to choose from. The last bonus is a double money on the community series. These things are also pretty fun to play. We then have our discounts this week. We have a 40% off the executive offices, which includes its upgrades. This will be really nice, especially if you guys want some extra garage space. Definitely worth fully upgrading your office if you have not done so. And of course, it will sort of tie into the CEO or VIP work bonus. I'm sure many of you guys already do have an office, so upgrading it is probably the best option. In terms of vehicle discounts, there is a 30% off all of these ones on screen, and just looking through them, I definitely think that the Wagner and the Cheetah Classic are probably the best options. But as usual with these vehicle discounts, it is definitely recommended to check through their different websites and see which ones will suit you best. The last discount is at the gun van, where you can get the free Gusenberg sweeper. I still think this weapon is really nice, and to get this one for free, especially as a lower level, is something that you want to get this week. There's then that 30% off for GTA Plus members on the Tactical SMG, another really nice pickup. Onto some weekly money methods, we have the new FIB priority file, which is the Project Breakaway file. I think this is probably my second favorite file in total, just behind the Fine Arts file, which we had last week. It's not too difficult to complete. Just make sure that you guys have the Garment Factory, and you will be able to take advantage of this. This is then followed by the Salvage Yard robberies. We have the Duggan robbery for the Omnis EGT, the Cargo Ship robbery for the Pifter Comet Safari, and the Gangbanger robbery for the Vapid Karakara 4x4. Again, really worth completing these things whenever you get the chance. Just make sure that you have a Salvage Yard. In terms of free cars this week, this is definitely one of the best events for this. Inside the casino, you can find the Buffalo EVX, probably one of the better EVs in GTA Online, especially with the fact it can be upgraded with Amani Tech and HSW upgrades. This is something you want to try and win by spinning the lucky wheel. After that, we have the LS Car Meet. For the prize ride, we have the Corsitor. Just place top 2 in the LS Car Meet series to get this. Extremely worthwhile, and you should be able to complete this relatively quickly. Just invite one of your friends or something and run the LS Car Meet series back to back to get this car for free. In terms of features, I definitely think that the Buffalo EVX is just that little bit better, but the Corsitor is still extremely fast for a standard vehicle and still well worth trying to win this week. Onto some test track vehicles, we have all of Simeon's Auto Shop. I don't think this lineup is anything too spectacular. Some of these vehicles are still rare and returning, so it still might be worth giving them a test drive, even just going over to Simeon's Auto Shop and having a look to see what you think. We then have the Luxury Autos dealership cars. There is the Albany Roosevelt and the Classique Broadway in the Los Santos Lovers limited time livery. You cannot test drive these vehicles, however, you can get a pretty nice look at them. In my opinion, I will probably not be getting any of them, but if I was going to choose one, it would probably be the one with the limited time livery. Inside the LS Car Meet test track, you can find these test track vehicles this week. We have the Coil Voltic, the Rapid GT Cabrio, and the Ocelot Locust. The HSW test ride is the Coil Cyclone 2. I think that the Ocelot Locust is probably my choice. The Coil Cyclone 2 is also incredibly fun if you guys can access the HSW upgrades. And last but not least, to wrap up this event, we have the time trials. The premium race this week is called Muscle In, the standard time trial is Up and Atom, and the HSW time trial is Textile City to Stab City. Always worthwhile completing these things, each and every event. So yeah, that will be everything from the new event week in GTA Online. I think in terms of bonus money, completing the CEO or VIP work missions with that huge 4x bonus is probably the best option this week. Also maybe trying out some of the Lunar New Year things, for example the stunt races, especially if you guys have a GTA Plus membership. A 6x bonus is honestly unheard of. And then in terms of discounts, picking up an office or even just upgrading your current one is highly recommended. So yeah, in total, what do you guys like most from this week? Make sure to leave a comment below. And as always, if you went on to enjoy this video or found it useful in any way, shape or form, leave a like, I always do appreciate it. And if you are new here and like what you see, subscribe and hit that bell icon to never miss a video. Finally guys, stay safe, thanks for watching, and I will catch you in the next one.